How you doing? This is Greg Hastings. Thanks again for tuning in to my Tour of Duty blog series. Once again, big shout out to Tippmann Sportz and GI Sports. Both give me all the tools to do what I do. Those guys help me travel the world and help me share great fields, great teams, great players, experiences with all of you guys. So I'm fresh back from EMR's Western Wars. What an amazing event. They tried a whole new setup this time, using a couple different areas of the field. EMR field has been around for so long, but they definitely keep up with modernizing it all the time. So it's pretty spectacular the way they set it up. It's called Western Wars, and I was the native chief, the war chief. It was amazing times. I took on the Wolf, who had Mike Phillips with him, and I had Adam Fowler. They call him Misfit. He was my executive officer. And of course, I also had Barney, the purple guy with a gun. And I think his gun is purple too. But he was actually one of our guys in the back of the field helping me XO a couple of key positions in the back. Now, let me tell you a little bit about EMR and why I love going there. This particular time, they had at least 150 players more than the previous year for Western Wars. And for good reason. They really went out and did, they just recruited lots of great players, great teams who showed up, and we battled very hard. I enjoyed it. In fact, I think I agreed to be the general next year's Western Wars. I think I shook on that, right, Blue? He'll choke me out if I back up. So the format was amazing. I did shoot the Wolf. I did shoot Mike Phillips, but I will not share that footage out of respect. That was a great battle with both of those guys. So all of those guys did such an amazing job. Their leadership on both sides. The gameplay was very intense, very fair. I thought it was reasonably balanced for the most part, but we dominated. It was a great event. I can't wait to do it again. One of the great aspects of EMR, and the fact that I've been going there for many years, is I get to see so many old friends and meet lots of new friends. This particular year, the team Boneheads was celebrating 25 years as a team, which is pretty amazing. And they threw a great barbecue. Big shout out to those guys. I'm very happy to always see those guys. In fact, they come and play with me at some of my other tour events in the New England area. So big shout out to those guys. And it's great. Sometimes I just walk up the camps and the cabins and say hi to people I haven't seen in a long time. Team Bidham, those guys were there sitting on their porch. It was great to hang out with those guys. I'm a founding member of that team from way back in the day, my amateur days. And guys like the Chef, he's always grabbing me, and I grabbed a bunch of other people, and we went and he stuffs our face. Big shout out to that guy and all those teammates. And teams like Freaks of Nature were there. Just really amazing time. So Misfit did a great job. Barney did a great job from my side. If you guys have not been to EMR yet, you should most definitely put that on your list. Book Western Wars for next year. I'm going to be there again. Actually, this year it was amazing because there were two events in one. And I'll explain. Our event, the main event, was Saturday. But if you stayed and played Gold Rush the next day, Big Mo brought the format from Dan Bonebreak from the Pacific Northwest, and we tried it out at EMR, and that is a really fun format as well. So I know, thanks Dan for letting us use your format at EMR. We had a great time. The fans and the players really liked it. And I think that's going to be a success story for next year, both Western Wars and have that Gold Rush and have the Super Game format on the East Coast. You guys can't have all the fun. You West Coasters, you got to share some of that with us East Coast guys. So thank you very much for that. So I want to send a huge shout out and a big thank you to all the teams that showed up at EMR for that event, all the new players and teams that showed up. Blue, you're the man. Deuce, you're the man. Jab, you're the man. And all of the reffing staff there, you know who you are. Epic, amazing times. I appreciate it. Please tune in because I will definitely be adding a tutorial about how I beat the crap out of those guys. You'll like that one. And another video just chock full of action. And of course, I am going to be taking a little break. Going to be heading up to Alaska to wrestle bears and catch salmon with my bare hands, I think. But maybe I'll post that footage. But then when I come back, I'm going to Ion, one of the biggest and badass epic events that you'll ever even hear about. And I'll be going to that, and I'm looking forward to it. So thanks again for tuning in to my video blog of my tour of duty. Once again, big shout out, Tippmann Sports, GI Sports. Support those guys. They support me and help me do my dance. Thank you, everybody. See you soon.